strange thing to say to this audience, but Diwali is the festival of lights, and on this day we celebrate light over darkness. We celebrate the triumph, I think, equally as important, of compassion over hatred. And there is such an overwhelming need for that in our world today. Every year, Diwali reminds us that the fundamental human bonds that unite us are much more powerful than those things that divide us. And right now, there are people of four major faiths celebrating Diwali. Millions of Hindus, Jains, Sikhs, and Buddhist families in India and here in America are lighting lamps in their homes. And they reflect on the year gone by and are praying, as we all are here, for a good year to come. And it's our honor today to light our lamps here and join them in those prayers and celebrations. But even as we celebrate here today, we also remember the work that's still ahead as we strive together to build a better world. We pause to commit ourselves to bring light to any place that's still facing darkness. And as you all know, there are tens of millions of people that are still facing darkness around the world. Earlier this year, we faced that stark reminder of evil that still exists when the government walked into a holy place and on Oak Creek and Wisconsin and opened fire. It was another shock to the system. But as my mother would say, she always said, Joey, out of something terrible, something good will happen if you look hard enough for it. And it's the fact is that it did in a way bring communities together that I don't know that everyone anticipated would happen in the way in which it would happen. We saw the resilience of a community that refused to consider themselves victims. Instead, they drew strength from their faith. And the people across this country, of all faiths, offered compassion and support. We saw that compassion in the kindness of neighbors and the heroic actions of the first responders on that very tragic day. Folks, one thing that Diwali reminds us of is that there's a light within all of us. Within all of us. It's a light of knowledge and compassion, a light that empowers us to do good, to, as Abraham Lincoln said, respond to our better angels. And that light is a light that we have to keep glowing in each of our hearts, but we have to spread that faith. So, as I have the great privilege at the appropriate moment of illuminating this lamp, I wish you all peace and prosperity and the promise of a new and happy new year. May Diwali illuminate new dreams and fresh hopes for all of us, and may the lights guide us safely home. We have much work to do, but I can think of no community I'd rather embark on that journey with than all of you assembled here today. Thank you all very much for coming.